chief executive has said that, and this always scares me when I see this phrase, progressive billing is a possibility. Whenever I see the word progressive in front of something, I think it's doomed to failure. He's saying about the fact that they're going to have to look at the fixed network costs that are put on energy bills in order to help pay for the decarbonisation of the grid. At the moment, that's around £300 of our bills that are on these fixed network costs, of an average bill of £1,720 a year, which has obviously risen sharply since 2019. President Trump, I think, was pretty damning about the wind turbines. He's obviously been very blunt on his Truth Social account about drill, baby, drill in the North Sea in order to excavate natural oil and gas that could be used in this country. Is Keir Starmer starting to lose the war when it comes to making the case for net zero? Or do you think he's just going to carry on doing it, but albeit maybe a bit more quietly?
Well, I think so. I mean, I think that it's one of the things that people are really exercised about, especially, Ed Miliband's proposals to build pylons all over the countryside. People are not happy about that at all. And like you say, when you talk about a progressive tax bill, it sounds moral to people, right? Those with the broadest shoulders should bear the greatest burden. But the problem is those people just shrug off the burden because they don't want to be milked. No one wants to be milked. It's like wealth taxes. They don't work either. And I mean, the amount of people I speak to, people who have money, they're relatively middle class, they shouldn't be struggling, and yet they feel like they have no money to spare at the end of the month. And so many people I speak to now are saying, well, maybe I should just leave the country. That's what's going on. That's what people are feeling right now. So, I mean, this will go down like a cup of cold sick. I can absolutely promise you. And how would they define the boundaries as well? Who has money and who doesn't? Because I think the only data they said they have is on like housing bans, so how much people are paying in council tax. But you could have someone whose house on paper is worth quite a lot of money, but they're quite cash poor. They're not someone who could actually absorb rising energy. So, I mean, the whole thing, it's not going to work. In theory, to someone who doesn't like who maybe thinks, well, the wealthy should just pay. Maybe they, have certain ideas in their head. That's fine, but will it actually work? No, it won't work. It will just chase people away, or it will immiserate people like it's doing already. We have the highest